morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. When we talk about flash, for me, what comes up in my mind is that you can use 24/7 if you are in a controlled environment. But if you're outside, it's more like I tend to use it in the night or in the late evening because I want to add that extra light that is not available around me. And yes, I know that you say, no, that's not true. You can actually use the flash whenever you like. And yes, that's right. And that's when I use it during the Sanja Matsuri in Asakusa the other day. So what I had with me was the Leica SL with the Matsuri cinema lens 35mm t1.2. And on top of that, as you saw already, this one. This is the Godox iT32. So while the Leica is something that I already know and can trust in terms of performances, I was extremely surprised by the Matsuri cinema lens and how much the iT32 by Godox help in creating the images that you're looking at. Now, first of all, talking about the Godox itself, the good point of this flash, if you, like me, are a maniac for cameras and have different cameras of different brands with you, is that actually you can simply purchase the main unit, only one, and then this trigger adapter that is produced for different brands, so that you are not forced to rebuy completely the whole set, but just mount this one on the specific camera that you're using and then magnetically attach the flash on top of it. Now, flash wise, it's a flash that you can direct on top or in front of you, as I actually did for the Sanja Matsuri. It comes as usual as probably the bigger brothers with the bouncer and the diffuser, but also use some magnets to attach some specific type of gel. In reality, they're not really gels. Let me take it for you. They are thick. I don't know if you are able to see it, but they are way thicker than a normal gel, and it's definitely something good to have. It comes also with another diffuser as well as a magnetic stand, but that's something else that you can easily find online. I'm not going to talk about the Godox in terms of all specs. I'm doing an unboxing, but this type of flash is so small and compact that it can easily be used with your camera, on camera, or detached from the camera itself. And what I really liked is that it actually performed very well. It gave that kick to the picture, to the final results, giving that amount of light, despite, as you could see in the videos, it was a super bright sunny day. So I felt like having something small but relatively powerful as the iT32, it's a good solution for you if you want to change a little bit the type of photography that you may want to do. Now, the lens itself is, unfortunately or fortunately, it's a manual one because it's a cinema lens. So what I did is I select my aperture and then select a certain distance that could help to cover the range that I was going to take the subject in the frame. Being a cinema lens, this specific one is for the Super 35, and that means, if I'm correct, yes, that's why we can see the flanges around the picture. But actually, I felt that an extra point for the final results itself. I actually like them a lot, and that's why in this specific case I decided to keep them in the picture itself, because I feel like it helps to frame the photo in even a better way itself. So the iT32 is super easy to use. Again, I don't go through all the details, but it has a touch panel that is pretty responsive, and it has different options, and it is a TTL. That means based on the base that you purchase, it can be controlled by the camera, so that it will match. Sorry, I pushed the button that I shouldn't have to. It match the setting on your camera and provide the best solution for your shoot. Do I use TTL? Usually, yes. I have a Yongnuo as a flash that always has been my main one, but it's huge. Now, if I found it, so this is the Yongnuo YN565EX that I bought a long time ago for the Canon, and this is the iT32. Does it mean that powerful-wise they're the same? No, there is a reason why these are also bigger. But this also works with 4 AA batteries, while this one has an internal battery, and you can charge through USB-C. Yeah, you can also attach the cable to trigger it. That's another good point, but it has an internal battery. So yes, when it will die, you throw. You throw both of unit, because also the base is charged through the main unit only. Yes, I think it's yes only, and it has an internal battery too, of course. So you may waste it, but I'm convinced that Godox put a battery inside that is good enough to be recharged for lots of time, so you can enjoy a lot your flash photography. So that's all for me for today. I just wanted to show you some of the photos that I have taken using the iT32 by Godox. And if you are interested in this specific one, I will leave in the description down below the link to Amazon. It's an affiliate link. And you just need then to choose the base that is the I'm losing my eyesight, X5L in this case, because I choose the one for Leica, but you have N for Nikon, C for Canon, and I think there are at least another S for Sony, and I'm not sure if they have for Fuji, so you should have an X for that, but you can choose the one that is match the type of camera that you have. But I'm curious to know if you are usually a flash shooter, and what is the situation where you use the flash versus the camera bare naked as is. To be honest, I was so much impressed of this setup that I will be more than happy to reuse it in my normal street photography. I feel like, again, the punch that the flash can give you, it's really valuable, and you can have a different fact in your picture that definitely worth it. Known to say, the setup, the Leica here is performing really well. I love the DNG files. I actually had some issues in terms of selecting, should I go black and white or should I go color? That's why you saw just 1 or 2 black and white in the whole scene, but I ended up with color because I was able to, in my opinion, get a color that resemble a little bit old film of the past, and I really like it. So that's what I choose for this solution. Again, looking forward to read your comments down below. Tell me if you like the photo, if you would have taken differently. If you have any suggestion, remember to be polite with the whole community. And as usual, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay click. Bye.